Hello.
Hello.
My name is Clara Spars. I am the founder and designer of Kita Products, which features my art printed onto clothing and apparel and stickers. And I am the illustrator of Rangda, the legendary goddess of Bali.
I am Brandon Spars. I'm Clara's father, and I love to tell stories and myths and legends. And I am the author of Rangda, the legendary goddess of Bali, and proud father of Clara. I'm going to say that twice. Yeah.
What is your book about?
Wow. It's our book. It's not my book. It's a combination of my writing with your art. And it's about the goddess, Rangda, a deity that has really captured my imagination for the last 30 years. I'll never forget when I first saw Rangda being performed in a temple in Bali. It was at midnight. There were clouds of incense, the hiss of gas lanterns, and in the middle, this masked character with fingernails that were like 1.5 feet long. It just looked like something out of a dream. When I saw your first image of Rangda, it brought me right back to that first time I saw Rangda in the Balinese temple. So full of power and mystery and beauty. Your drawings really capture that. Over the years, I've learned more and more and more, and you never stop learning about her. There's stories about her historical origins, her mythical origins, her role in the Bali Hindu religion.
How did you first end up in Bali?
Well, I finished at undergraduate at Stanford also. There was this organization on campus that sent people all over Asia. It was volunteers in Asia. And they sent me to Indonesia. So how did you get interested in wanting to illustrate for this book?
Next question. I'm just kidding. Growing up, there was a Rangda mask that was in our living room for a long time on a headstand, and I remember I would turn the corner and scream because she was just sitting there in the corner of the living room all the time. And I just remember being really confused because I thought she was beautiful, but she was so terrifying. She was so scary, especially for a 4-year-old. And you would tell me stories while I was growing up about who she was and what she represented and how she was this powerful creature who was scary like the ocean, but also necessary in the same ways that the ocean is. And that stuck with me. And so I've been drawing different stylized versions of her for so long, and now this book just became an opportunity for me to actually pursue that with research behind it and storytelling behind it and personal connections behind it.
So there's folklore in the middle and 2 kind of academic chapters around it that trace all of the different myths and legends in the written tradition, and then, which is something that I haven't seen done in a book about Rangda, which is to look at how most of the Balinese experience her, and that is in ritual performance. Most people don't sit around reading palm manuscripts or lontars. They go to the temple and they see a performance of the stories, whether it's the mythical origin or the historical origin story. Both are performed. There's just a lot happening around Rangda right now. She's kind of a point of contestation between tradition and state power, and women who are reclaiming ground that was lost to the patriarchy, And she's becoming, if anything, even more important to Balinese society than ever.
And this book is dedicated to my mother and his wife.
Yeah. And all the women of Bali.
And all the women of Bali. Hero. He's the mascot for our entire project. Say hi. Okay, fine. I originally did all of my drawings on pen and paper. I started using Procreate to do digital drawings because it was a lot faster and environmentally friendly. Each drawing probably took about 2 to 3 hours for the Rangda book. Sit. Sit. Oh, come here. I think I started drawing seriously when I was in middle school, and I took a couple art classes at Stanford in order to kind of hone my skills. And this has been the biggest project that in the past I've been commissioned for murals and I'm doing a lot of sticker fundraisers, but this is the first published art that I'm working on. I'm really excited about it.
She's written about in the Lontar poetry, which are those palm leaf manuscripts. She's invoked regularly in ritual performance, but she also lives in the imaginations and the hearts of the Balinese people.